All right, plus one class. Good morning, first of all. I hope MS Word page is visible to everyone. All right. So today our topic is escape sequences. What is actually a escape sequence? Beta, escape sequence means the non-graphic characters which you cannot type directly from the keyboard. There are some characters which cannot be directly typed from the keyboard. Okay, they are represented with the help of backslash, right? When you will enter the escape sequence, nothing will be printed, only some action will take place. Whatever role is there of a particular escape sequence, that escape sequence will perform some action. According to the action performed by the escape sequence, the output will be generated. I show you by example in the Python window. Is the Python window visible? 11th class, is Python window visible to all? All right. See here, I am typing one statement, print welcome to Python programming. When I display this statement, a normal message appears on the screen, welcome to Python programming. Now I want welcome to should come in one line, Python programming should come in the another line. I want welcome to, this message should be displayed in one line, and Python programming should be displayed in the next line. So solution to this is you have to use escape sequence new line character. New line character escape sequence helps to display the text in the next line. It shifts the cursor to the next line, right? Like I show one example over here, print welcome to backslash n new line character. Backslash n stands for new line character and it is an escape sequence also. Now on the keyboard, there is no such key which has this printed escape sequence format. So these are the non-graphic characters. You have to type them by using the backslash symbol, then an alphabet key. This together form the escape sequence. Every escape sequence means one character. One escape sequence means one character. Okay. Welcome to backslash n Python programming. Now see the output. The number of times you will put backslash n within the statement, within your message, the number of times you will come to the next line. Welcome backslash n to backslash n Python backslash n programming. See here. Have you noticed the change? 11th. The role of backslash n is clear to all. Gurjot, Riddhi Samriddhi, Manjot, Harnoor Kaur. Harnoor Kaur of 11th A. No response is coming from your side. I once again repeat the role of \t. If it is not clear to all, print I am teaching 11th. See here, the space left by horizontal tab. Clear? Similarly, if you want to display double quotes in your text, you can use the escape sequence / double quotes, right? Am I clear? So these are all escape sequences. I quickly repeat all the names. / if you want to display the / symbol, single quote, double quote, \n new line character, \a audible bell, a beep sound will be heard when you will use this. Backspace carriage return, your enter key. \t horizontal tab, \v vertical tab. This is for octal value, triple O for octal value, and \xhh for hexadecimal value. Okay. Now see here the example I have taken. I have taken one string. And I initialize it with \a b. B is one character. \a is an escape sequence, and every escape sequence is counted as one character. Every escape sequence is counted as one character. Okay, clear? So when you compute the length of the string S, the size is 2. I show you by example here also. I am taking one text S equal to \a audible bell escape sequence. Now I write B, C, D. Right? Now I try to find the length of the string S. The length is 4. Have you understood why the length is 4? Have you got it why the length is 4? Beta, start counting the characters. This is escape sequence. Escape sequence एक character हो गया. Every escape sequence is counted as one individual character. Number 2 B, number 3 C, number 4 D. That is why the length is 4. So while calculating the size of the string, do check, does it contain escape sequence or not? Accordingly compute the size. Am I clear to all? 11th. Then see here, I have taken one more example, Seema's story. Seema is a name of person. Then I have taken escape sequence single quote. I have taken escape sequence single quote. Right? Then again one space. One space is one character. Story. So total length is 13. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the space, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Am I clear? 11th, am I clear with both the examples? And how to count the size when escape sequence is there? Bete, escape sequence is to be treated as one character. So carefully view the string. Does it contain escape sequence or not? Right? Clear? Now, yesterday I was telling you something about keywords. See here. I told you, see, the color has changed to orange. True with capital T is a keyword. All the keywords which are available in Python programming, you cannot use them as identifier name. Like I have taken here S. S is an identifier, is a variable. Okay. But you cannot use any keyword as variable. Like suppose I am taking here else. Else is a keyword. I say 10. See here, error has come. Error has come. Beta, I request everyone to on the video if it is possible so that we can have interaction with each other. Now I change the case. I write else in capital. Now it is displaying the value because now it is not a keyword. आपको मेरी बात समझ में आई 11th क्लास? अगर हम कीवर्ड का केस चेंज कर दें तो वो कीवर्ड नहीं रहता फिर. Similarly, true. The color is black. Right? If I take true equal to 20 and I print true over here, it is printing the value. But if I write true in with a T capital, now it is not keyword. Now it is not a variable. Now it is a keyword. Similarly, none, N-O-N-E. Have you seen the difference? So all the other keywords like if, right? Then you have else, then you have elif, then you have break, then you have continue. All these are keywords. For, while. Okay, all these are keywords. Int. Clear? So let us come to the next topic, variables. Now, what is actually a variable? Beta, variable in Python programming is a named location. Location in the memory. Right? Location in memory has a name. When we give name to the location, that location which has the name is called a variable and it holds some value. Like for example, I say score. Score is a location in the memory which has been allotted a name score and it has the value 40. अब अगर मेमोरी में लोकेशन है तो उसका एड्रेस भी होगा. अगर मेमोरी में लोकेशन है तो बट ऑब्वियस है उसका एड्रेस भी होगा. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई से I have one location in the memory. This is a location. Consider it as a location. Okay. And I am assigning one value 40 and I am giving it a name score. ये मेरी एक लोकेशन है जिसकी वैल्यू 40 है और मैंने उसको नाम दे दिया score. Right? Now in the memory, it has some address also. I am giving address 2048. 20048, ये मेरा assumed एड्रेस है. इंटरनल एड्रेसेस तो कुछ और होते हैं, ये मेरा assumed एड्रेस है. Right? Now if I change the value of score, I say score equal to score plus 10. So it becomes 40 plus 10, that is 50. मैंने स्कोर की वैल्यू में 10 ऐड किया और वैल्यू बन गई 50. In Python programming, the concept is that now the address will change. Now variable will point to some other location, not this location. इस लोकेशन पे तो 40 था ना, अब उसकी वैल्यू 50 हो गई, अब वो किसी और लोकेशन को पॉइंट करेगा. In this case, in this concept, Python is different from other programming languages. जैसे C++ है, C है. उन लैंग्वेजेस में क्या होता था, उसी एड्रेस पे वैल्यू चेंज हो जाती थी. But in Python here, the value 50 which has come after adding 10 value to the existing value, the location is also changed. Am I clear? The location of the variable has also changed. Am I clear, 11th class? Devanshi, Gurjot, Japanjot, Diya, Samriddhi, Manjot. Am I clear with the concept to all of you? Right? So, another concept in variable, the concept of R value and L value. I show by example here. See here. I have taken one variable x equal to 20. I have taken one variable x equal to 20. Right? Now, beta, 20 is the literal value which has been assigned to variable x. 20 is the literal value which has been assigned to the variable x. Right? So x here is L value and 20 is the R value. There are two values which are associated with your variable, the concept of R value and the concept of L value. Right? There are two values which are associated with the variable, the R value and the L value. Am I clear? R value is the literal value, the value at the right hand side. L value is the variable on the left hand side. Am I totally clear, 11th? The concept of R and L value? Whatever object, like consider this example, student equal to Arvind. Now, one of you tell me, in this example, which is R value, which is L value? Who will tell? Yes, Devanshi, unmute yourself.
Sir, Arvind is the R value and student is the L value.
Very right. Arvind is the R value and student is the L value. Perfectly all right. Any doubt, any queries to any child? Am I clear with the concept totally? Now, the concept of multiple assignments in Python. How you can perform the multiple assignment in Python? One particular value can be assigned to more than one variable. one particular value can be assigned to more than one variable. Like here in the example, 20 value is assigned to variable z, to variable y, to variable x. What I mean by this is, beta, is Python window visible? Yashika, Yuvraj, Vriti, is Python window visible? I want to give value 20 to x, 20 to y, 20 to z. Why to take three separate statements when same value has to be given? So we can go with the concept of multiple assignment. X equal to y equal to z equal to 20. Am I clear? This means one value being assigned to more than one variable. One value, one R value being assigned to more than one object, to more than one variable. Am I clear? This was the first method to assign single value to multiple variables. Now the second method, which already you people are doing these days, multiple values to be assigned to multiple variables. Multiple values to be assigned to multiple variables. Now here, the order will be first value on the right hand side to be given to the first variable on the left hand side, first value on the right hand, second value on the right hand side to be given to the second variable on the left hand side, third value on the right hand side to be given to the third variable on the left hand side. This already you have covered in your numericals, in your questions, which you are doing these days. Am I clear to all? In this e-content, I have chalked out some questions for you people to solve. All the questions that you can see in the blue font, they are for you people to practice. Okay? And do practice them at home and discuss with me. Am I clear to all? 11th? All right. Now, I am typing some examples over here. You are to tell me whether it is a valid identifier or not. Okay? So raise your hand, but first of all, read the question carefully, keeping in mind the rules of identifier. Is it valid or not? Gross. Yes, Riddhi, Samriddhi.
So valid है.
Valid. It is valid. All right. Gross underscore salary. Gross underscore salary. Yes, Devanshi.
Sir, valid है.
Valid. Underscore is allowed. Underscore is allowed. Okay. It is valid or not? Yes, Ramanjeet.
Sir, it is not valid.
Yes, but why?
Sir, because true is a keyword.
Very right.
With
Very
capital
good.
T.
Very good. Very good. True is a keyword and keyword cannot be used as identifier. So it is invalid. Is bhi keyword hai. Okay. All right. It is valid or not? Yes, Yashika.
Sir, valid.
Valid. All right. Percentage. Yes, Gurjot, you tell. Yes, Gurjot. Unmute yourself. Am I audible, Gurjot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, is it valid or not?
Sir, परसेंटेज सर ये साथ में परसेंट पूरा परसेंटेज लिखा है
Yeah,
मतलब
this complete.
सर शायद इनवैलिड है
Shayad invalid. It is invalid. Special symbols are not allowed.
यस सर
Special symbols
इसीलिए
are not allowed in the identifier name. Okay. All right. Yes. Is this valid? Kavya, unmute yourself. Kavya,
invalid.
why invalid? You are right, it is invalid, but tell me the reason also.
सर नंबर्स के साथ थोड़ा स्टार्ट हो सकते हैं
Identifier cannot start with a number. Okay, so it is invalid. All right. Japanjot, unmute yourself. Japanjot, where are you, beta? I'm not able to find him. Okay, Yashika, you tell. Unmute yourself. Is it valid or invalid? Valid. Identifier name can contain numbers, but it cannot start with a number. Okay, clear? I hope topic of today's is totally clear to all of you. All the concepts.